Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to Real Love, Real Life. This channel is about honest love, real stories, healing, and growth. Today's video is for women in long-distance relationships, especially those who love deeply, give their all, and sometimes wonder if the distance is costing them their peace. If that sounds like you, stay with me till the end. Before we begin, like this video, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're dealing with relationship issues and need someone to talk to, I offer one-on-one guidance. You can message me through Instagram, explain your situation, and I'll respond with personal advice through a voice message. All links are in the description. Long-distance relationships are not weak relationships. They are tested relationships. Distance exposes everything: love, fear, trust, insecurity, effort. And women often carry the emotional weight quietly. This video is not about telling you to stay or leave. It's about helping you see clearly, love wisely, and protect your heart. I've watched strong women fall into emotional exhaustion in long-distance love, waiting on replies, making excuses, holding on because of memories and potential. The distance didn't break them. The imbalance did, and that's where the real lesson begins. Ladies, the first rule of long-distance love is this: never put your life on pause. Your goals matter. Your peace matters. Your happiness matters. A healthy relationship adds to your life. It does not consume it. If loving someone far away makes you forget who you are, something is off. Communication is important, but over-communication driven by fear is not love. You shouldn't have to chase consistency. You shouldn't feel anxious over silence. Healthy communication feels calm, clear, and respectful. If every conversation leaves you tired, confused, or insecure, listen to that feeling. Trust is the foundation of long-distance relationships. Without it, distance becomes unbearable. Boundaries are not walls, they are protection. Protect your time, protect your emotions, protect your standards. If trust keeps breaking, distance isn't the enemy, the relationship is. Long-distance love requires emotional maturity. It teaches patience. It reveals intentions. Strong women don't beg for effort. They observe, assess, and decide. If someone wants to be present, distance won't stop them from showing it. I've seen what happens when people stay too long in emotionally draining relationships, including long-distance ones. That's why I created my mini-course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. It's about recognizing unhealthy patterns, choosing yourself, and breaking free emotionally, not just in love, but in life. The link is in the description if you're ready to heal, not just cope. If you're struggling and need clarity, you don't have to go through it alone. You can reach out to me through Instagram, explain your situation, and I'll send you personal advice through a voice message. Sometimes all it takes is hearing the truth calmly from someone who understands. Also, follow me on my blog, Real Stories and Deeper Conversations, TikTok, short real-life relationship advice, Instagram, daily reminders and connection. All links are below. I want to shout out the subscribers who consistently like, comment, share, and watch all the way through. I see you, I appreciate you. Every video, I'll highlight an active subscriber. And for my yearly loyal subscribers, I'll be giving a big shout out and free access to my course. Stay active, stay connected. Ladies, long-distance relationships don't require suffering to be real. Love should feel safe. Effort should feel mutual, and peace should never be optional. Choose clarity over confusion. Choose growth over waiting. Choose yourself, always. Thank you for watching Real Love, Real Life. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And make sure to watch my next video, How to Stop Loving the Wrong People and Finally Choose You, My True Story. Until next time, remember, real love starts with self-respect, and real life begins when you choose yourself. When Aaliyah first met Marcus, distance didn't exist. They met online late one night through a simple conversation that turned into hours. Marcus lived in another country, but the way he spoke made him feel close. He listened. He asked questions. He remembered details. He talked about life, love, and the future with certainty. Aaliyah hadn't planned to fall for someone so far away, but love rarely asks permission. At first, long distance felt exciting. Marcus sent good morning messages without fail. They talked almost every night. He told her she was different, calmer, deeper, more real than anyone he had ever met. Aaliyah believed him. She imagined airports, reunions, and a future where the distance was just a chapter, not the whole story. When the distance started speaking, months passed and slowly, things shifted. Not suddenly, not obviously, just quietly. Marcus started replying later, calls were postponed, plans were spoken about but never finalized. Aaliyah noticed she was the one checking in more often, the one asking if everything was okay, the one adjusting her schedule to fit his. Whenever she brought it up, Marcus reassured her. "You're overthinking. Things will settle soon. I care about you, but you know that." So she stayed. She told herself love required patience. The wait Aaliyah didn't talk about. Aaliyah's friends noticed the change before she did. She went out less. She smiled less. She was always tired, not physically, but emotionally. She waited for calls that didn't come. She reread old messages to feel close again. She ignored the quiet ache in her chest. She loved Marcus, but she was starting to feel alone inside the relationship. And still, she stayed. Because leaving felt like giving up, and she didn't want to be the kind of woman who gives up on love. The night everything became clear. One night after a long day, Aaliyah sent Marcus a message. "I miss you." Simple, honest, vulnerable. She waited. An hour passed, then two, then the night. She watched the screen glow in the dark, not angry, just empty. That was the moment something inside her shifted. She wasn't crying. She wasn't upset. She was tired. And for the first time, she asked herself a question she had been avoiding. Why am I working so hard to feel loved? The truth distance reveals. Aaliyah realized something painful, but freeing. Distance didn't change Marcus. Distance revealed him. When effort is mutual, distance becomes a challenge you face together. When effort is one-sided, distance becomes a hiding place. Marcus wasn't cruel, he wasn't abusive, he was simply inconsistent. And inconsistency hurts just as much when you love deeply. Choosing herself without drama. Aaliyah didn't confront Marcus with accusations. She didn't beg for explanations. She didn't demand effort. She simply stopped overgiving. She focused on herself again, her work, her friendships, her peace. And that's when the truth became undeniable. Marcus didn't rise to meet her. He faded, and that silence told her everything she needed to know. The strength in letting go. Walking away wasn't easy. Aaliyah mourned the future she imagined. She missed the version of Marcus who once showed up fully. But she didn't regret choosing herself, because for the first time in months, she felt calm. She wasn't waiting. She wasn't guessing. She wasn't shrinking. She was whole again. The moral of the story: distance does not break real love. Imbalance does. A woman should never lose herself trying to keep someone close. Love should feel steady, mutual, and emotionally safe, even from miles away. If a relationship requires you to beg for effort, wait endlessly, or silence your needs, the problem isn't the distance, it's the direction. Choose love that meets you halfway. Choose peace over potential. Choose yourself, not because you failed at love, but because you finally understood what love should feel like. If you're listening to this right now, chances are you're loving someone who isn't physically near you. And maybe, emotionally, they don't feel as close as they once did either. I want you to know something first. You are not weak for loving deeply. You are not foolish for believing in connection, and you are not wrong for hoping that love could survive the distance. Loving from afar takes strength. It takes patience to wait, courage to trust, and emotional maturity to hold space for someone when you can't hold their hand. But hear me clearly. Love should never cost you your peace. If you find yourself constantly anxious, questioning your worth, waiting for reassurance, or shrinking your needs just to keep the connection alive, that is not love growing stronger. That is you growing tired. And being tired in love is not your fault. Distance doesn't just test relationships. It tests self-respect. It asks you difficult questions. Are you being met halfway? Are your efforts returned? Are you growing or just waiting? A healthy long-distance relationship still feels balanced. It still feels secure. It still feels supportive. You shouldn't have to beg for consistency. You shouldn't have to explain why effort matters, and you should never feel alone inside a relationship. To the woman who keeps hoping things will change, change starts when you do. Not by becoming colder, not by giving less out of bitterness, but by choosing yourself with clarity. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you failed at love. It means you finally honored it. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit that what you're holding on to is not what's holding you. And if the right person is meant to be in your life, distance will never be an excuse. It will be a challenge they rise to meet. You deserve a love that reassures, not confuses. A love that shows up, not disappears. A love that adds to your life, not pauses it. So keep loving, but love wisely. Keep hoping, but don't abandon yourself. Keep believing, but believe in your worth first. If you're in the middle of this journey, I want you to remember this. Peace is not something you earn by waiting. It's something you choose by listening to yourself. And when you choose yourself, everything else begins to make sense. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming stronger, clearer, and more aligned with the love you truly deserve. Stay strong. Stay honest with yourself. And never forget, real love should feel safe, even from miles away.